Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, and today we're discussing Voyager token. This is one of my favorite tokens. You're not going to want to miss out on this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. First and foremost, I'd love to give a huge shout out to all my Patreons. In addition, we are looking at Voyager token, and I've had some people asking me about Voyager token and what my thoughts are on this. And for $3.40, somewhere in that arena, is where people feel comfortable with Voyager token at the moment. I know it's not where we all want to see it, but we are seeing it at these levels. And the last descending triangle that did form produced a nice pop, and this was contingent on the Voyager loyalty program. People bought the rumor and sold the news. That's exactly what went on with this latest pump. But with that said, we can kind of see Voyager token setting up for something a little bit different. And this is all very speculative, so I want you to keep that in mind. We might be seeing a grander descending triangle. And if we can cement this floor around the $3.40 region, we might be fixing to see Voyager token start ripping. And I'm just saying that based off what I am seeing on this super tiny chart. Bear with me 1 second. I was parched. Now, we can say that if we use a little time sequence and measure some extreme swing high to some extreme swing lows, it's very evident that time sequence is playing into Voyager token's price tag. Got a reversal here, a reversal here. We got an indication that price was about to drop off here, a reversal here. And now we have to kind of wonder and play the guessing game at what's going to happen here. Are we or are we not going to leave or start to leave this descending triangle on September 7th? So there's all sorts of things that could happen on September 7th around noon within 4 hours. We could see price action rip to the downside, and this could be a pivot point to move back upwards. We could see price action form some sort of bearish dog leg, and this could be a point in time where we see price move even lower. We could see Voyager token bounce up, and this could be a point of reversal to come back down. It's all so speculative. It's really interesting to try and look at the possibilities, especially a few days beforehand. I mean, we may see price action come up and reverse like that. Nobody really knows, and that is the correct answer at this point in time. But we can see that it's very evident Voyager token is squeezing, and we are seeing this symmetrical triangle form, and it's almost pointing right to this Fibonacci time sequence. So let's go ahead and just play the guessing game. Let's just say this is bullish and we start ripping. What kind of price tags are we going to see? Well, I'm going to measure off this little high point here to this low point here. And I do think that there is a chance we come down and visit this $3.48, $3.40, somewhere in there, because that is where Voyager token is holding up the best lately. But 61.8, I'd love to see. I'd love to see this 100% level. If we can come up to this 100% level and form some sort of new support, we may be in fact ready to see the 161.8, the 200%, the 177, somewhere near this $6 area. It's very frustrating to see Voyager token kind of getting beaten down here while the rest of the market is rallying. So we might be seeing people just sell Voyager token to get in on some of the other action that's going on. I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility. Doesn't mean people are actually doing that, but if you see Voyager token trading above, let's just say $3.84 around September 7th, 8th, before, it might be a good sign that we have broken free from this descending triangle that has formed. With that said, if we want to look at some more extreme bearish side of things for Voyager token, it's pretty easy. All we got to do is throw up some retracement. The reason I'm not measuring off this candle here was I'm not sure entirely if we got accurate data on this. So that's why I'm fixing this candle here. And for the most part, we can see price action playing within this Fibonacci nicely. So like I said, $3.45. This is kind of a confirmation line here on the 78.6. A lot of people will reverse positions at this level, something like that. Things get really nasty. We're coming down to the $3.16 level. I'm really not seeing that happening, though. This is too solid of a project. Unless Bitcoin really shits the bed, this is highly unlikely in my own opinion. But we all must know where Bitcoin is going at the moment. It's straight up, and we have a bull pennant. So I would expect this to maybe be the first leg of some Elliott wave theory to the upside, which would be awesome to see. Let's go ahead and just take a peek at Bitcoin here and see where this is kind of hanging out. It wouldn't surprise me to see Bitcoin maybe run up to around this $53,139 level here, or even up to this $55,000 level. But Bitcoin could be, manipulated or being manipulated right now. Let's look at the daily chart on this. Get rid of some of this stuff. And this is, I mentioned this in previous videos, my concern with Bitcoin is that we're going to see this thing run up just enough to draw. This is what's called a bull trap. Just enough to draw this 50 moving average up over this 200. And if that does happen and we see price action come down straight through the 50 and 200, we will be in some serious trouble. I mean, big time trouble. This is what that looks like right here. And that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. So we have to play the waiting game for Bitcoin right now to see what it does. Either it's setting up for the mega bull trap and it's going to catch everyone with their pants down, or we're going up to retest the 65K level. I want to give a huge shout out again to my Patreons. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, it's $3 a month. Get your name on this banner, whatever you want.